Hi everyone, it's Margaret here with 60 and Me. Thanks so much for being here this morning. Hope you're doing great and having a really good day wherever you are. I know some of you join us in the morning, some in the evening, but wherever you are in the world, I'm so happy to have you here. And I've got a couple of topics I want to chat with you about today. Before that, though, my tea. My tea. When you travel, you just notice how things are done a little differently, like packaged a different way. And when I was on a train in Norway, I actually had a little place where you could get tea, and they had these beautiful little packets of tea. And I just want to show you the box. It's just so cute. And inside there was a tea bag. This was orange. It's a bergamot Earl Grey. So it's really unusual tea, and it says on the little bag, "Art of Tea," which I thought was really, really sweet. So I'm going to have that today. That's going to be my cup of tea for the day, and I'm going to put it in my little green mug and have it with you. Hopefully, you've got a tea or coffee, something that you love, and just settle back and relax. We've got a good topic for it, feeling strong and ready for the day. Now, I wanted to mention before we start, though, that we have a beautiful deck of inspirational cards I want to share with you. It's called Aging Beautifully. Aging beautifully is not about looking beautiful or looking younger. It's about that inner sense of being yourself, just being comfortable with who you are. And the deck of cards is 46 cards, each with a different theme. And then on the back is a paragraph that I wrote kind of reinforcing that message. So there are things like this one, for example, is live courageously. And this one is don't fear death, embrace life. And they're just themes that I think are important to us. So if you're interested in this deck of cards, it's now available. And the link will be below so you can take a look at it yourself. But I love these cards. I use them every day, honestly, to reflect on some aspect of my life. And maybe you will too. But anyway, the topic for today is about feeling strong and healthy. Now, this is something that we all think about a lot. As we get a little older, it kind of sneaks up on you, doesn't it? It's one minute you're feeling like really energetic and you've got lots of energy and strength and vitality, and then the next day you're thinking, "Whoa, I feel a little tired today," or "I wasn't able to do that anymore." Pick something off the shelf or reach something or bend over, get out of bed. Just things that we do normally every day, they become harder. So, Joy Stevenson wrote an article for us on stretching, which I think is a really important part of our regime for staying healthy in our 60s. Now, we will try to do our 10,000 steps a day, and I religiously do them myself. I did 1,400 yesterday, or 14,000 yesterday, and it felt good. I mean, it felt good to walk, and it's a great exercise. But stretching is almost as important. And it's also, of course, combined with eating nutritious foods and the nutrients and vitamins that build the strong bones and the things that are necessary for both walking and stretching. Now, good flexibility is needed for just about everything we do. If you're, like I said, trying to get something off the shelf, or you're trying to just get up, you're trying to, get in and out of the shower, whatever it is, you'll notice, well, I've noticed, you get a little bit more stiff and your body resists it. Now, I sit a lot. I sit at my desk, my computer desk, and I have to force myself to get up and move, because if I don't, I will get really a stiff back, and that's happened often. And also, having good joints and good stretching ability is great for one more very important thing, and that is balance. We've talked about this before, that a lot of accidents happen when you get older because you're full. You just lose your balance. And it's not unusual, but it's something that you can control and you can practice with exercises and also stretching exercises. Improved posture, like I mentioned earlier, can help with back pain. And so a lot of these stretching exercises that Joy talks about are actually useful for all those things, for reducing muscle tension, for better coordination, for more ability to stretch and move. And also, an important one is mood. Makes you feel better. Just makes you feel better when you can do stuff that, be independent and do things on your own. So I think those are important reasons to take stretching seriously. Okay, so Joy gives us a stretching 101 exercise. And the first thing she says, which I really appreciate, is go easy. If you haven't stretched in a while, you haven't done any of these simple exercises, just literally bending over and touching your toes, don't just start jumping around. Go easy. Give your body a chance to warm up. That's how they were used. Do you remember in high school when you did your gym class, stretching was always the warm up exercise, to prevent you from getting stiff. So same thing, just take it easy and talk to your doctor. Everything we talk about here on 60 and Me is not medical advice, so always just take it with your own, lens, your own perspective, and your own body issues. Go chat with your doctor, see what's good to get started. Now, just to set the kind of framework here, there's two kinds of stretching. There's dynamic stretching, which is where you're literally, circling your arms or doing things that involve movement. That's dynamic stretching. And those are ones that you should take a little easy because you can, it's really good. I get stiff back. Sometimes I do my rolling shoulder exercises. That's kind of a dynamic stretching. The other one is called static, and that's kind of stretching where you're literally not moving as much. You are going down to your toes, you're touching your toes to your feet, but you're not jerking. You're just going gently down, breathing, and then touching your toes, and then up again. So those are the other one where you're maybe lying down and you're crossing one leg over the other's thigh, to sort of stretch and twist your back. Those are static stretching exercises that don't involve a lot of movement, but they're really super effective. They can be really, really effective. The other thing that Joy mentions, which is of course a great idea, and I'm a big fan of this, is to add an element of social to that and join a class. Go to a yoga class or take our yoga classes online. We have a great program with a wonderful teacher, Kat Kabira. Or you can do Tai Chi or Qigong. There's all kinds of exercises that are more stretching based. And I think that's a great opportunity to sort of get those muscles back in shape again. And that's another thing. In order to have strong muscles, you've got to eat good food. And you need those nutrients that are going to feed your body and prevent osteoporosis and other bone diseases that will make stretching very difficult. Another thing, of course, is to keep hydrated. Make sure that you drink. Now, tea is okay. You can drink tea, but also you need water. And maybe 8 glasses a day is a good number to shoot for. I'm not sure you have to be so religious about it, but just keep hydrated. And eat foods that have got anti-inflammatory properties. And Joy, actually, by the way, this article is great. It gives you all kinds of advice and research links, so you can go check it out. But it says things like anti-inflammatory foods like fish, salmon and tuna, fruits like your berries and oranges. Cherries are great for you. Those green leafy vegetables, kale, spinach, you know which ones I'm going to talk about. Nuts are great, almonds, walnuts, and also some of the things like turmeric, the spices, turmeric and ginger and garlic, which are really good for your body too. So all those are anti-inflammatory foods that prevent inflammation. And that's, of course, trickles down to all kinds of other goodness in your body too. So I hope that's been helpful. Number one, the importance of stretching. Number two, the kinds of stretching that you can do, dynamic and static, and also the foods that you can eat to keep your body healthy. That's really, really a great summary of a stretching regime that might help you. Now, I wanted to go back to my cards though, because I did find a card, of course, today that matches this conversation, and that is this one, which is keep moving. This is so, so important when you get older, is to keep moving. And whatever it is you choose to do, keep going, and include, if you can, some stretching in your regime. This one is, I'll just read the back because it's real short, and I think it kind of summarizes what these cards too are all about. They're not preachy, they're just inspirational. So it says, movement is essential to life. It keeps you safe, protects your body from damage, it sharpens your mind, and keeps you social. So don't slow down. Walk, run, hike, and play. So I hope that that's helpful to you. I encourage you to read the article all the way through to get some help. But I'd love to know, what do you do? What kind of stretching exercises do you do? And what kind of benefits have you found from doing those stretching exercises? Please share with the community, leaving your notes in the comment section below, and just get involved in the dialogue. By the way, please subscribe to this YouTube channel if you are not already subscribed, and then you will get lots of information. As soon as a new video is posted, we do them all the time. But I'd like to know what kind of stretching exercises you do. Share with us and what benefits. Take really good care, everybody. It's wonderful to have you here. We'll talk again soon. Bye for now.